Hi, I'm Julie from Fabric Garden Quilt Shop, and today I'm going to go over how to do a mitered border. Mitered borders, especially if you have a striped fabric such as this one here, look really nice if you can match the stripes once you sew it together. And it is a lot easier than it looks. So the first thing you need to do is, just as an example, you need to make sure that you have enough fabric to miter your border. And you're going to want to cut your border strips, length of fabric, not width of fabric, so that you can, so you won't have to piece them. As an example, if your quilt is 60 inches, say 60 by 60, and the width of your border is 4 inches wide, then you need to have enough fabric to cut a strip that is 68 inches, so that you've got 4 inches hanging over one side and 4 inches hanging over the other side, and you need to do that for all the way around. If your quilt is 60 by 60, but your border, you want it to be 6 inches wide, then you need to have 6 inches hanging over. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna cut your strips, and then find the center of your quilt, find the center of your border piece, attach it in the center and work your way out and pin it. Once you've pinned it, you're going to stop sewing 1/4 of an inch from each end. Sorry, I've got my wrong end up here. And so you're going to attach all 4 borders, and they're going to end up with 2 tails like this. I have stopped sewing 1/4 of an inch from each end, if you can see that. And then what you need to do is you need to go to your ironing board and lay these strips out. You're gonna make sure everything is nice and smooth and straight. And then you're gonna lay the top one across it. And you're gonna fold it in at a 45-degree angle. And because these strips are the same width, just make sure that the edges of your cut fabric line up, and you're happy with that. Take your iron and press it really hard so you've got a nice firm crease there. You're going to fold it back and either use a pencil and draw a line, or if your crease is firm enough, you can just sew on that. You're going to start sewing here and back stitch and sew to the end, and you will end up with a corner that will look like this. And before you do anything else, open it up and make sure that you have got your seams, your stripes matching like you want them to match. You're gonna take your ruler, cut a nice 45, cut that off at a 1/4 inch seam, press it open and press it flat, and you've got a nice mitered border. Thank you. That's our hot tip for this week.